Hi there, Libra. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love messages as a general reading, so the rules might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay? Okay. So this is going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your energy, challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? So in your overall energy, you have the King of Okay. What you don't see coming is that you are going to have someone having some sort of like accountability or coming forward towards you, being accountable of the fight or argument or problem or conflict that you've had with this person in the past. However, let's talk about your overall energy first. You have the King of Pentacles as your overall energy. I feel that in this week in particular, you guys are going to be focusing a lot more on your stability, your financial stability, your routines, your health. And also at the same time, you're very grounded in terms of approaching love. And if it makes sense to you, you're going to do it. You're going to stress about it. However, if it doesn't make sense to you, if you don't see it, if you don't see yourself being with this person 5 years from now or 10 years from now, you're not going to really stress much about it. I think you're looking for something that is much more sustainable. You're looking for something that is much more long-term here, okay? Now, what are your challenges if you have the Queen of Cups? So one of the biggest challenges that you have, you could be dealing with the water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I feel that the challenges has a lot to do with people or the other person seeing you as, why are you not so emotionally available? But I kind of like will have to disagree with that because I know like a lot of Libra, yeah? And I have a Libra best friend of mine as well. You guys are emotionally available. You guys are emotionally vulnerable. However, it's not to everybody. And especially when you're in this energy of King of Pentacles, where you're just going to be stressing out over things that you can hold, you can touch, things that make sense. Some people that you think, you know what, you're just stressing me out. You're kind of like, getting in the way of what I want in my life. Like these people are going to feel, the colder side of you. They're going to experience the colder side of you. In the past, you have the Six of Pentacles and also the Nine of Pentacles. So this energy has been accumulating for quite a while here, where you're focusing a lot more on your stability, and you're investing a lot on it too. From their side, they have the Magician and also the Chariot. You got someone here extremely feeling as if like both of you have all of the elements of what it takes to make this relationship work. And this person is heavily interested in you. The more that you guys are focused on yourself, the more that you're not really focused on the relationship or on them, the more that this person becomes attracted to you. You could be dealing with someone with a dismissive, avoidant attachment style as well. Now, in the present moment, they have the Eight of Cups and also the Ten of Swords. From your side, you have the Strength and you also have the Judgment. I feel that, you know, it took you a while to be at this point, you know? Like, it took you a while to be in this point where you're like, no, this is the time where I'm going to be establishing my boundaries. And this is the time where I'm going to be putting like a lot of walls around me to protect myself so that I could be focused on things that really matter. And this is something that someone in your life here cannot accept, you know? I think we're talking here about somebody that you've had history with, because especially with the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords, there's like a lot of regrets here. Okay, I feel that this person had walked away emotionally from you before. And in this deck of mine, the Eight of Cups is much more of like a nostalgic Eight of Cups. It kind of like comes back to see like, oh, is there any more cups to save? Something like that. But with the Ten of Swords, I feel that you're not as available as you once were. And it hit them really hard on it. Now, in the future, you have the Seven of Wands and also the Hanged Man. From their side, they have the King of Swords and also the Star. There's something here that this person is going to try to do in the future when it comes to you. Like we're going to clarify, yeah? We're going to clarify. But I feel that you know what I'm talking about, Libra. You know, because you're already in defensive mode here when it comes to them. Let's see. Let's clarify the reading, yeah? I want to clarify this Eight of Cups from their side first. Death. Yeah, they're looking at the endings of things. It's either the ending of the relationship or the ending of your niceness, of why you changed so much. You could be dealing with a Scorpio here, or a Virgo, or a Cancer or Pisces. Because, they're wondering, what happened? What happened? Why the change? Clarify the Strength. I feel that this is also some life lessons that this person is supposed to be having in their life at this present moment, where they're supposed to be reflecting on what went wrong, what are the actions or behavior that led you to change, that led you to be putting up so many walls around you. It's a very reflective moment for them as well. Now, you still carry love for this person, Libra. It's not as if like you don't care. You could be putting on in the comments like, no, I don't care about them anymore. And it's like, no, you still carry some love for them, you know? But again, you've waited enough because you feel that you've invested a lot of times, effort into this connection. And you don't want them to come to you with just the Page of Cups energy, where it's just like apology or trying to sweet talk you or something like that. You want change. Because for you, the biggest apology or the greatest apology comes in a form of change instead of just mere words. You know what I mean? It comes through actions. And I feel that you're holding your ground pretty well here, Libra. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords from their side. Ten of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Swords. Whoever it is that you're dealing with right now is going through a very tough time. And a lot of that has a lot to do with you being emotionally shut off. It's like this person cannot accept the fact that you've changed. They cannot accept that you're now holding on to your resources, holding on to your energy, protecting your space very well. But again, you know, as I said before, their biggest life lesson at this present moment has a lot to do with them needing to reflect on themselves. I feel that in the present moment, they're still unable to do that. So because they're still blaming, you know, that there is a little bit of a blaming energy. There's also like a little bit of a energy of like, you should open up to me, kind of energy, which is weird. But let's see. Let's clarify the Judgment from your side here, Libra. Yeah, there has been multiple Tower moment within this connection, and you're starting to realize how unhealthy this connection has been to you. You have tried to understand them so many times, but there has been way too much Tower moment to a point where you're like, you know what? I'm going to cut my losses and I'm going to savor what is left and take it away with me. Almost like I'm going to build my house elsewhere. So you could be married to them and you want to build your house elsewhere to them as well. But yeah. Okay, let's clarify the future here. Clarify the Seven of Wands from your side. Yeah, you know how this person rolls, Libra. What they're going to be doing in the future is that you will see them being vulnerable one moment or showing interest one moment and then backing away the other moment. Kind of like a little bit of a breadcrumbing type of energy, but it's intentional. You know, there are people out there who breadcrumbs unintentionally just because that's how they are, or they have a short attention span. But then this person is using that breadcrumbing energy as a strategy to get to your head. But I think you guys know this already. They could come in hot for a few days or a few weeks, and then they're going to distance themselves away as a strategy to lure you back in to them and for you to be vulnerable to them again. Now, from your side, again, as I said, you know, no one could ever give you a pill for you to move on right now, right here, right now. No. And you understand that this is a process. You still carry like a lot of love towards them. There's going to be something here that this person is going to be doing in the future that is going to be reminding you of some things that you like about them. And it could probably trigger you to reminisce about the sweet things of the past. But however, you're way more careful this time and in the future, to a point where you're like, I've seen this come in. I've seen this strategy multiple times already in the past, and I'm ready for this. It's not as if like this person could just like, let's say for instance, love bomb you in the future, and then you'd be like, yay, I'm going to be available. I'm going to be vulnerable again. No, you're not going to be like that. I feel that you guys are much more aware of their pattern in the future, to a point where it's not really going to be affecting you that much. Okay. It's like when they're breadcrumbing you and they start to pull away, you guys are going to be like, yeah, I know this. I've seen it come in a couple of times. I know the pattern. Okay, let's clarify the star. Let's clarify the Hanged Man from your side. Yep. Okay, Libra. Star, clarify about the Sun, the Four of Wands, and also the Three of Cups. The problem is that this person really like your companion. Okay. In a way that even if they're just in contact with you or they're just friends with you, it already makes them happy as long as they are communicating with you. And for you, it's something that is not enough. I feel that you guys in the future are going to be focused a lot more on your, again, similar to your past energy and also the present energy, where you guys are going to be focusing a lot more on your money, your routines, your health. You might have something that you really want to buy or something that you really want to, you know, it could be like a travel bucket list, or it could be like, you know, something that you really want to buy and you're going to get it in the future. And that's kind of like has been your target, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm going to work really hard because I want this, and you're going to get it in the future. You will see the green light in about a month from now. But yeah, you guys are much more focused on this, whatever this person is doing, whatever things that this person is going to throw at you, it's not really going to be affecting you because your focus is no longer on them. Instead, your focus is going to be a lot more on, you know, your new goals that you have in life, which is beautiful. Okay, let's pull some advice card for you here, Libra. Five of Wands, Five of Swords, and also the Empress in upright position. I feel that you guys felt quite defeated in this connection for some reason. I don't know why, okay? There's something about you feeling as if like whatever has been happening within this connection didn't really boost your self-esteem. Instead, it makes you feel or makes you think so less than of yourself. You could be dealing with a situation where there's like a lot of competition as well. And when there's like a lot of competition and you compare yourself to others, it just also destroys your self-esteem by a lot. You know, this could be for 20% of you, not all of you, but there's something about, yeah, this relationship has kind of made you feel not so nice about yourself, you know? You feel defeated almost. There's also a sense of you wanting to come back so that you could win over something. But the advice here is to not focus on that and focus on a bigger picture. There's also something here about you sometimes feeling pity for this person. If I completely focus on myself, would I be selfish? But how long has it been that you have not been focusing a lot more on yourself, Libra? How long has it been that you've quiet yourself down and not speaking up, not speaking about your expectations, not speaking up about your needs, not speaking up about what your desires are? How long has it been since those side of you has been quiet down, diminished almost? So the advice here is to start focusing a lot more on you, understanding like, you know what is it that I need for myself at this present moment? I've been focusing a lot more on other people and I've been completely drained. It has left me feeling very, very defeated. It has left me feeling less than. And now I'm just going to be focusing a lot more on myself so that I could start feeling like the empress that I am. You'll be surprised by how many doors are going to start opening up to you once you start believing in yourself again. Once you start feeling a lot more confident within yourself again, like you'd be surprised how many doors is going to open for you. Okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Libra. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.